Thank you so much for joining me today. We're looking at a particular machine. It is called the Nathwin Nut Maker. It's the nut milk maker machine. I have used different things to make my milk for years. I usually use my Vitamix or something very similar, but normally I use my Vitamix to make milk. I've never had a milk machine, so I'm super excited about trying this. And I do want to give a thank you to Nafewin for sponsoring this particular nut milk maker machine. I'm unboxing it for the first time, so you're going to see me here right now unboxing it. It came in this particular box with another box inside. Okay, it is securely in this other box inside. Okay, I may have to tear this box up to get in there. Because this. Okay, let's open this one. Okay. There, now let's see if I can get this out a little easier. Okay, this lets you see that it is securely in this particular box. And here we go. Okay. The nut maker machine. Finally getting out of the initial box. Put this box to the side. And guys, if you could hold on just 1 second, I will be right back. Hey, yes, I'm in the middle of the live stream. What's going on? Thank you so very much. Thank you, Johnny Hart. Okay, guys. Okay, there was a knock at the door, and let's see what I have in this package. This is my neighbor. He's absolutely amazing. Let's see. Oh my gosh. He got tomatoes, green tomato, and oh, I love cherry tomatoes. Okay, that was the quick intermission there. Back to the originally scheduled live stream, and thank you to my neighbor for bringing me that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful bag of delicious vegetables to make tomato juice and salsa and so many other great things. Okay, back to our originally scheduled program live stream. Back to the Nathawin Nut Milk Machine Maker. Nut Milk Maker Machine. It is the 8-in-1 soy milk maker, 35 ounces with self-cleaning, 18-hour delay start, and 4-hour keep warm. It has the automatic plant-based milk blender style for almond, oat, coconut, soybean, cashew, walnut, and pecan. So many different ice creams, not ice creams. Well, you can make ice creams after you make the milk and make it into the ice cream. Yes, I know how to do that too. But now we are unboxing this, opening this nut milk maker machine. Let's see. Okay, let's open it. This is what it looks like when you open it. Styrofoam securely in the second box. Let's see what this is. The instruction manual. Cipher Core recipe book, nut milk maker. Ooh, let's see what this recipe book looks like. Function instructions, the way to settle the scorch. Interesting. Operation instruction. I love the way that it has illustrations as well as the written information and instructions. Tells you the precautions, what to look out for with the illustrations. The product with the cleaning function. Ooh, what walnut with purple sweet potato milk? Never heard of that. Love this. Thank you, Napawin, for giving us this recipe book. Nut grain milk, rice paste. Okay, that's a new one for me. Soy milk, grain milk, fruit milkshake, berries, and oat milkshake. Okay, you have a lot of different things. I'm not going to walk you through the entire book because when you get your book, you will know exactly how to make your initial milks and many others. Cashew milk, yeah, I have the cashews back here, as you can see back there. I love this Cipher Core recipe book right here. Okay, let's move on. What else is this right here? The strainer, which I'm sure we will learn how to use in the instruction manual. And voila! Here we go. Ooh. Let's see, is there anything else in the box? Okay, the styrofoam. I always like to look under the styrofoam just in case they have something added. There we go. Nothing else in the box. We can get rid of the box. Take the plastic off. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more in this bag. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we have, oh, how cute. Little measuring cup. 1 milliliter all the way up to 30 milliliters. And it has 7 milliliters all the way up to 27.5 milliliters. Okay, so they have the different measurements on here so you can get precisely what you need. Let's see what else is in this bag. We have brush. Little in here. I'm sure we'll know exactly how to use this through the instruction manual. And the cord. Nothing else in the bag? Ooh, here we go. Here is the nut milk maker, where you insert the cord that comes with it. And wow, look at all these settings on here. Take a look at this. Lots of settings. Okay, let's look at these settings. We have the soy milk, water, juice, keep warm, cleaning. It has a cleaning function. Oh my gosh. The oat milk, baby food. You can make baby food with this. What? Nuts milkshake. I cannot wait to make a milkshake. Bottom, I love the fact that it has these little rubber feet on it to make sure that it doesn't slide too much all over the place. Handy dandy handle. Love that. Now this goes like that. Ooh, easy lift off. I love the way that it has the rubber seal all the way around so that everything is sealed securely. Has this little open top for the vent. Nice and vented. And it has the measurements on the inside. Love that because you can see from the inside exactly where the minimum line is in there. Let's see if I can point this out. I'm gonna use this handy dandy brush. Okay, the minimum line is right in here. Do you see that? And then it has the maximum line right there. Perfect. Let's look at the instruction manual. Well, first I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna wash this out real quick because we would like our things to be nice and clean. So let's wash this. Put some soap on it. Soap here. And wash the inside of this. I'm gonna suds it up real good, make sure it's perfectly clean. And I like to wash inside and out, including the handle. Make sure that's nice and clean. Everywhere that you touch. Okay, and make sure that you wash the lid. Rubber seal, you want to be washed as well. Okay, and rinse. Rinse. I like to just run some purified water through it, just for extra precaution. Okay, our milk maker machine is ready to go. Let's look at the instructions and see how we make this instruction manual. And thank you so much for joining today. We are looking at the Nut Milk Maker Machine by Nafwin Store. Gives all the tells us what it is. We have the cup lid, which is right here. I already mentioned the sealing ring right here. The stirring knife, that blade that we would normally consider a blender blade, is called the stirring knife for the sake of the instruction manual. The haft right here, which we also refer to as the handle. Right here, handle. Okay, and the host machine is actually this entire thing here. Operation panel. This digital panel right here is the operation panel. The base down here on the bottom is considered the base. And the measuring cup right here. Love the measuring cup. The operation panel and function description. Okay, it goes through all this, the method 1, the method 2, and the method 3, and gives you all the operation right here, the instruction, function description, usage method. All right, let's see here. Bear with me here because I am using this for the very first time. Okay, this is the plant-based milk blender for all sorts of milks, like including almond and many other types of milk is what you want to use this for. 8-in-1 versatility. This one is 35 ounces, so you get plenty. Has the 8 functions, which include the nut milk, the oat milk, the juice, nut milkshakes. I don't know if I've ever had a nut milkshake, but I'm looking forward to having one with this particular machine. And you can boil water and much, much more. Okay, let's see. Now, one thing I do notice, the writing is kind of small on this book. They put a lot of information in here, a lot of information. Let's see, prepare the amount of ingredients according to the recipe. Let's look at the recipe book because we're going to make some soy milk. Well, the first thing you want to do is you measuring cups of soybeans. Measure 2 measuring cups of soybeans. So it's about 1.76 ounces. Add drinking water. Now, I take it they're not straight. Let's see. Now, one thing it doesn't say is whether the let me look in the front of here. It doesn't say if the soybeans should be dry or if they should be cooked. I'm thinking that they should be cooked soybeans. It looks from the picture, the illustration, that they are dry soybeans, but I don't know if they should be dry, and it does not say. I wonder if there's somewhere in here that I don't see. Okay, for soy milk, after selection, icon lights up, 38 minutes, stir food with intermittent phase. Okay, I'm going to have to actually, have to look into this just to make sure that I'm doing it properly. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to put straight dry in here. Now let me look at the recipe book. Oh, this is the recipe book. And I don't see where it says, but there's a lot to read through, so I will need to read through all of this. thinking you may just it excuse me. It appears as though you put. Well, welcome. Welcome, Mr. Reed. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. You sent that message 2 minutes ago. I don't know why it hid that message. Because usually it only hides messages when there are things inappropriate. And I know you very well, and I know you didn't put anything that was inappropriate. So I don't know why that message was hitting. I'm not sure what you said because Amazon hid your message. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to see. Okay, it doesn't say on here whether it's dry beans or whether it's cooked beans. I'm thinking maybe you put the dry beans in here. So that is one thing that's not perfectly clear on this. And I want to see if it says anywhere here. So I tell you what, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to get back with you. So make sure that if you're not following me, you hit that follow button so you get notified when I'm coming live. And I will, just to make sure that I'm doing this properly, get back with you and continue to do the live stream. There will be a part 2 of this live stream on actually making the soy milk. So thank you so much for joining today. And we shall see. In the meantime, there is. I am going to make another type. This is actually chickpeas, so I'm going to try this. I'm just experimenting with this one. This is chickpeas, and I actually soak these, and I know I'm not going to go wrong. It's not going to harm the machine because they're already soaked. I'm going to put some in here, but I want to make sure I'm measuring right, and this goes by milliliters and not ounces, so I need to measure how many ounces, and I'm going to use it as though for the soy milk recipe. 1.76 ounces. 1.76 ounces, 2 measuring cups. So it means 2 of these of soybeans. I'm going to use the chickpea beans. I'm going to put 2 of these. First, I'm going to drain the water. I'm draining the water of my chickpea beans. I'm going to use this for hummus as well. Okay, so 2 of these cups. 1. You like chickpeas? Yes, there is chickpea milk, otherwise known as garbanzo beans. Okay, come on, get in here. 2 of these. Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna make some, like I said, I'm gonna make hummus out there. I have some soybeans. Let's open this bag. The soybeans. I'm gonna take 2 dry soybeans and put them in here to soak. I'm gonna soak these soybeans for at least 8 hours. I'm going to soak these soybeans for at least 8 hours. There's so many wonderful things that you can make with soybeans. Now, we have this in here. Wait, what does our recipe call for milk? For the soy milk. 2 measuring cups of soybeans. Add drinking water. It should not be below the minimum water line. We'll fill this up to the minimum water line, which is inside here. It is now filled to the minimum water line. You can see that without me wasting the water out. Inside there. Oh, wait, from that side. Let's see if you can see that. So it's filled up to the minimum water line. Put the lid on. Let's put it like this. Okay, something like that. I want to make sure it's going to perfect. If you have the lid on wrong, it's not going to go on correctly. So you want to make sure it's flush with the top, and then you will know you have it on correctly. Let's see here. Soy milk. Operation function. Soy milk function. Let's plug the machine in. Honey, which I'm probably going to put in afterwards. Okay. The lights came on and the LED function came on. There we go. So now we will press soy milk. Where's soy again? Soy milk. I think. Wait a minute. Oh, function. No. No, no, stop, stop. Wait a minute. Whoops! Okay. Let me look here. Okay, I pressed cancel because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Operation cancel. Select the soy milk function. Now I want to see how. There we go. Okay, soy milk. You press the function button until the appropriate icon lights up, and then it automatically starts. So it's going to be 37 minutes. 37 minutes it's going to function. I love that. Okay. Well, guys, we're going to see what happens in about 40 minutes. I will let you know. I will come back on another live when it's all done and you can see exactly what's going on and how it did the garbanzo bean milk, or garbanzo milk. Thank you so much for joining for my unboxing of the nut milk maker machine. I'm looking forward to seeing the type of milk it makes, and then we're going to do another later, after 8 hours of course, with the soybeans. And I'm going to find out whether or not you put the dry straight in or whether or not they have to be already soaked. Thank you for joining. Kisses, hugs, much love to you today, and I will see you in the next live stream.